Rich Relationships Refuge encourages you to COVID-proof your relationship. The aftermath of the pandemic is approaching. Now is the time to schedule one-on-one, individual, or couple sessions. Marriage is our passion, and supporting individuals and couples in distress is our goal. Our mission is to eradicate the effects of broken identities and divorce in our community. Register for the 5-week session by calling 404-936-1642 today. Invest in your family, not just in the wedding.
Continue straight for 8 minutes to I-10 East Pensacola.
Look, y'all, they got buggies. Even Bucky got on the mask, y'all. Shore State Park. This is a new adventure for us because we've never stayed in this part of Florida in an RV park. So this is going to be your first time and ours as well. So we'll take you along with us. Stay tuned. It's a pretty big, wide open area. Babe, how big is this park?
I have no idea.
Looks pretty big. People are out fishing. Pretty cool. Okay, it says we will arrive in 1,000 feet. So we're going to let you all see what this campground looks like. Again, this is Gulf Shores RV Park.
It's actually it's a state park.
Gulf Shores State Park is where we're going to be staying. So we are approaching the gate and we'll let you see what our spot looks like. Okay guys, you know the drill. You know I have to show you the map. So this is the actual campsite. We are in site 18. So we will be, I don't know if we're on the water or not on the water or where we are. But this is what it looks like. And we are going to go through this little entrance. And it's going to take us to our site. And I'll let you guys see it. Stay tuned. Check it out, guys. It's really pretty. You actually can see the water. Some of the sites are actually on the water. And our site is right here, and this is our view. Looks like our buddies followed us from the last time we were here in Florida. So this is going to be the view from Richie while we're here. This is so pretty. Wow. Look at that. There you go. Okay, it's Gil and Renee, and we are here at Gulf Shore State Park. And I decided to make a vegan keto egg foo young. So if you've ever wondered how do you do that and how do you make that, well, this is green onions, asparagus, some Vidalia onions, some cabbage, and those are bean sprouts. So first I'm going to do is I've cut them all up. I'm going to saute those a little bit so that they will not be so super hard. And then I am going to mix it and I'll show you the steps. So stay tuned. I got some new oil today at Whole Foods. It's actually pumpkin seed oil. Pumpkin seeds are really good for you. So I want to try it. So we're going to see what that tastes like. So stay tuned. I'm sure when you guys see this little oven, you know that we are in our tiny herbivore kitchen cooking up some delicious meals. So I'm letting it heat up a little bit and I will show you as we go step by step. Okay, so I've never used this oil before, but right out the bat, it's really dark. So if you've never used it before, it is a very dark oil. It smells, let me see. Oh my goodness, it tastes like pumpkin seed. Really good. Stay tuned. Okay, so we have the vegetables sauteing. I don't want them to be overly cooked, but I do want them not to be raw because, you know, we're not deep frying this egg foo young. And so one of my favorite things to use in Asian dishes is Bragg's amino acid. So that's something to be used in there. I save these onions for later and going to keep you up to date with what's going on. So I'm going to let these saute a little bit and then I'm going to let them cool down and then we're going to combine and make our egg mixture. One of the things you can't do in a RV refrigerator is put things in there that are warm. Because if I was in a regular refrigerator, I would put that in there and let it cool off the vegetables. You can see that they're really hot. But since I had the skillet and it was already starting to brown, I decided to make my gravy for this egg foo young. And I am using almond flour. And I'm going to add some fat to the skillet. But right now, normally when I'm trying to brown my flour, I don't add any fat. Because if you add flour to a warm pan, it'll naturally get darker. And so that's what we are doing with this. And since we are not having any, we're cutting back on the sugars and the starches, I'm using almond flour. So here you go. So I got this gravy. The most important part is letting the flour get brown. That's going to give you and you can't smell it, but it smells really good. And so this is how I always make gravy. My sister's always asking me to teach her how to make gravy. But it's basically you just have to let the flour get brown in a skillet without any oil. That's how I do it. And then I add my fat later. And since this egg foo young already has some vegetables in it, I'm not going to add any. I normally would add onions and mushrooms and all that good stuff. And then I season it with, I season everything, I promise you, everything with garlic. Everything has to have garlic in it. That's not going from the right side, but you can't, I don't know if you can see it, but the flour is starting to get brown. There you go. See, now you can see. I don't know if you saw that little brown spot. But that's how you get nice dark brown gravy, is by putting the flour in the pan and letting it turn to a darker color. Now, this was already a little bit brown. And so then I'm going to cut it down some, because I'll have it up really high. I'm going to cut it down a little bit. And now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my water. I want you to see how this works. See if you can see that. It's nice and dark. And I made the smoke detector to go off. Stay tuned. You know, I always show you all what's in the refrigerator. We have our favorite water, 1186. And there's all of the things that we will probably not eat all of this, but we'd rather have it because we eat all of our meals in our RV. And I'm going to let you see what the gravy looks like while it is simmering. And so this is what the gravy looks like. It's nice and chocolatey brown, and I'm going to let it reduce down a little bit more. But this is more of a thin gravy for egg foo young. I don't think I've ever had a really super thick gravy, but this is the gravy for the egg foo young. And I'm going to now mix the egg mixture, so stay tuned. Okay, so we have everything all mixed up, and we have two different types of almond flour. One almond flour is really dark brown, and another one is really light, because if you grind the flour if you grind almonds with the actual skin on it, it makes it darker, but this is what it looks like if you grind it without it. So this is more of a blanched almond flour. We're going to put that in there because you need to have some type of thickener. And we're going to use almond flour for our thickener. I've added all the seasonings and all the vegetables, and now we're going to make the egg fouillon. Stay tuned. Okay, well, I have them cooking, and I don't know about you, but it looks like real egg fouillon. And I'm cooking this in our tiny herbivore kitchen, a full-fledged meal. So stay tuned. We'll let you see what it looks like when we plate it all up. And no, we're not going to have rice. We're just going to have the egg fouillon with the gravy, and we're going to sit and enjoy our time and our meal together. Stay tuned. Okay, here is our plated tiny herbivore egg fouillon. We'll let you know how it tastes. Bon appetit. Hey guys, it's Gil and Renée, and we are here at our weekend getaway, and it's raining. So what do you do when it's raining? You work on your course. That's right. Working in, and on your relationships. And you cook, and you just enjoy each other. So regardless of whatever the weather is doing, you still can have fun and enjoy each other. Stay tuned for more to come. Hey guys, I talked about when it's raining outside, what do? You cook and you work on whatever your projects are. But this is what I'm making. I am making a salad, and I have iceberg, romaine, cabbage, purple cabbage, different cabbages in there. We normally would have red onion, but we don't have any red onion with us today. But I bought these olives. And what do you do when you have a small space and you don't have room to put everything in the refrigerator? Well, I bought these little container, they look like mason jars, but they are actually just bags. And I ordered these from Amazon. If you go to our must-haves page, you'll see all the nifty little things that we use to make our tiny herbivore kitchen efficient. But we're going to put in this salad, we're going to have olives, we're going to have avocados. I bought these pickles. I like the pickles in these little plastic containers. There's onions and all kinds of good stuff in there. We're going to make those, and then we're going to also add some extra nutrition by adding some alfalfa sprouts. This is something that is a really good way to get some good bacteria into your stomach and some different types of nutrients. So there's our salad. Again, check out our must-haves page on our website at richrelationshipsus.com, and you can find out all the ways that we keep our tiny little home and our herbivore kitchen in line. So I'll show you what it looks like afterwards, but this is how we make a salad. Okay, so this is everything in the bowl all mixed up. I also added some plant-based Parmesan to our salad. And this is where our salads go two different ways, because Gil and I have different taste palettes, things that we like. Gil likes avocado in his salad, and I don't. I like avocados as guacamole. Gil makes the best guacamole, but I realize I don't like it in my salad. We're going to add some pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds, and this will be our salad. And it's like a meal because it has everything in here. You get all of your vitamins and minerals, and you get all your good fats, and you get all of your trace minerals. So here you go. This is our beautiful, delicious salad lunch. Okay, here's Gil's finished salad bowl. He likes Italian dressing. He likes vinaigrette dressings. And I just like plain old mayo in my salad. I'm a simple kind of girl. And so there's Gil's salad. And then I'll show you mine. Okay, yesterday I showed you us going into Buc-ee's. And this is what we bought. Okay, if you guys are ever near Buc-ee's, they have the best nuts. Their sunflower seeds, their pumpkin seeds, and their pecans are so fresh and delicious. They taste like they just picked them. And you know we love Follow Your Heart. This is not a sponsored video by either of these companies, but we're going to tell you what we love. they have a new dressing. It is called blue cheese. So I'm a creamy girl, so I'm gonna try it and I'll let you know how it tastes. But all of Follow Your Heart stuff is delicious. It has really good fats in it. It has no sugar, and it is going to be probably really good because I like all their stuff. So there you go. There's my salad, and Gil has his vinaigrette. Being together for a long time doesn't mean you're ever going to be the same. It means you can be one and still be different. He likes vinaigrette, and I like creamy dressings. Stay tuned. So we also have this little seasoning that we have been using a lot that is really good. It's by the local Tourist Craves, and it adds a lot of flavor to everything. It's really good on eggs. It's good on salad. It's actually good on everything. I'll put the link into here to the website so you can get it and try it. It's really delicious, and it's really good on your salad as well. So it makes it where if you're not really a good cook, because really cooking is not just putting it in a skillet, it's also seasoning it. So it takes the guesswork out of what to season with. And here's our salad. And yes, that dressing was really good. And I add some cayenne pepper, and I add some of this seasoning and smoked paprika. And here you go. Good morning, everybody. It's Gil and Renée. It's been a rainy trip. Got a lot of rest and had some fun watching movies. But now we're going to watch the sun come up as much as we can. Because if you can see it, it's pretty cloudy. But got to enjoy God's beauty while you have an opportunity. Somebody's out there on a boat. I don't know if you can see that. And look, guys. There's Gil. And there is Richie. We were snuggled between these two little trees. Now let's watch the sun come up as much as we can. It's a little bit cool, but it's not freezing cold. We're not that far from Orange Beach. And maybe we'll get to go see the real beach today. But there's the sun coming up in the midst of all these beautiful clouds. But just wanted to say good morning from Gil and Renée. Okay, guys, this was a good trip, very relaxing, but we spent a lot of time inside because it rained. But just want to let you guys see, this is Gulf Shore State Park. It's really a nice place. We had this behind us, like a little pond, and all night long we could hear the frogs, and it was so cool. Look at that tree. You can tell they've had a lot of issues with the storm, but it's a really nice park. It's not super huge, but let you guys get an idea of what it looks like. And you can see the Gulf Shores water tower over there. And Gil is dumping the tanks. He actually had a little mishap. The valve that you keep on there broke, and he has some extra ones in there. So just in case, this is the valve. You should always keep some extra tops in your little kit. This is his little tank kit. He keeps it in a plastic box, and he makes sure that he uses Clorox on everything and keeps it clean. But you should always have some extra, just a little fun tip, or I guess important tip to remember. Always have some extra caps in your little box. Okay, so we finally got to use our new lock. We absolutely positively love it. It just makes your life a little bit easier and simple, so you don't have to worry about keys. We showed the video of how to do this in our last video, but here is our lock. And if you guys want to get one, please check out our must-have items on our website at richrelationshipsus.com. And when you guys buy those things, it helps to support the channel and to support Rich Relationships. So please go there and check out some of the items we have on there. We would appreciate it. And Gil is getting everything all ready to go. Guys, have a good weekend. Babe, I love how you have things organized and separated. So this is our clean box for all of our clean water.
Water hoses, yeah.
And the other one is for the sewage. Thank you.
Definitely want to keep those two things separate.
Yeah, because one is fresh water and one is dirty water. And you leave it open so that those hoses can dry.
Yeah, so some air can get in there as we're going down the road.
I appreciate how organized you keep our little home. This is my most favorite place to live. This is the best house we've ever bought. And then he puts all the other stuff back in there. That's our wonderful love seat and our pellets for our smokeless fire pit that we enjoy immensely. And then there's our love seat.
Everything has a space. Everything has a place.
Your mom will be proud of you.
Take it out, just like you put it back in. Everything will go back in, easy peasy.
Saw them years of being in the military. And plus, we were taught that growing up. Every space has a place, and every place has a thing.
Then the last part of my checks is do a walk around.
And then I do the inside checks. Okay, we're leaving Gulf Shores Park. It was a great time of refreshing, relaxing, reconnecting, and movies. What are you doing to build, repair, and restore your relationships? Nothing good happens without work and effort. Get equipped.
Rich Relationships Refuge encourages you to COVID-proof your relationship. The aftermath of the pandemic is approaching. Now is the time to schedule one-on-one, individual, or couple sessions. Marriage is our passion, and supporting individuals and couples in distress is our goal. Our mission is to eradicate the effects of broken identities and divorce in our community. Register for the 5-week session by calling 404-936-1642 today. Invest in your family, not just in the wedding.